All right. Nobody in here just yet. But we're here. So before everybody starts coming into this, if anybody even ends up watching it at noontime on a Tuesday, this is really my first attempt at doing a live stream. The other times I've done it, I've just had issues with it. Either I wasn't going, like what was supposed to happen just wasn't happening, or had like technical issues with it, so I took them right down because they were just bad. I'm gonna try and do my best to do a better one this time around. So if you are watching this after the end of the stream, that's what went on with that. So yeah, we're here at the junkyard looking for parts for a Nissan hard body truck. As you can see, this is one of the junkyards where you just take the parts off yourself. And this is probably the worst one I've ever been to. No offense, I actually used to work at this place, but there's definitely better ones I've been to back home in Maine. There's actually a better one, like probably like 45 minutes south of here. But there's just like, this one has like the most stuff in it. That's why I keep coming here. This place is pretty huge, so sorry about all the shaking around. You gotta move really fast to get anywhere in here. It's probably like 2,000 cars in this junkyard. Luckily it's really dry, because sometimes if you come here after it's been raining and everything, you'll be up to your ankles in mud. All right. Just trying to get away from all the other people here, because it seems weird to be making a video. That guy's got the right idea. Yeah, but there's a little bit of everything. I got a little Miata with a K-frame sitting on the trunk. I got trucks, cars, everything. Specifically, I'm looking for an older Nissan pickup like the one I showed in my last video, if you guys watched that. And that's way here in the back. I'll tell you what, my arm's getting tired carrying my tool bag all the way back here. Supposed to be in this row. See, they number the rows on these like yellow stickers on the side. So the rows I'm looking for are 702, 703, and 705. There's supposed to be one. So like this one's 701, so then this row here's 702. And yeah, I see it. That guy's sitting right next to it. a V6 truck, not a 4-cylinder. Doesn't have the same map sensor in it. Keep moving on. There's the other one. There's only 3 of these trucks that I can get to in here, so let's hope that they're not all 6-cylinder trucks. Because that would certainly ruin my day. Yep, I can see already. It's another 6-cylinder truck. Yep. So in my truck, there's the map sensor is right here. It's like a Bosch. They call it a boost sensor, but it's basically the same thing as a map sensor. It takes the pressure in your intake manifold and measures it, and then figures out how much air is going into the engine that way. This one looks like it has a regular mass airflow sensor in it instead of a map sensor, so, or boost sensor as it's called on the KA24 motors. So we'll hop right over to 705 and look at the last possible option. And I think I see it right here, and it looks like it's gonna be a 4-cylinder. That was quick and easy, wasn't it? Let's hope that that sensor's still on there. And doesn't look promising. Yeah. Nope. We're hit. We're hit, boys. I don't see it. Now, it could be different just because it's not a OBD2 truck like mine. But, yeah. It's no good here. Well, while we're here, we'll take what we can anyway. The map sensor is already gone, and it looks like what they call a mass airflow sensor that goes in the bottom of that air cleaner is already gone. But that's the way it goes when you come out to the junkyard, you know. You hope that they got what you need, but there's not really an easy way to tell unless you just go out and look. This was, out of 3 trucks, this was like the only one that had the same motor as mine. And I'm pretty sure that this one is not an OBD2 truck, which does make a difference. Yeah, it's a 94. They put these big stickers right over it. But yeah, it's a 94. So it's an OBD1 truck, so the sensor might have even been different anyway. So that's the deal with that. I don't know, I'm thinking I might take this charcoal canister because I do have a EVAP code. And this is easy enough to take right off. Who knows if this canister is even any good. But yeah, basically what could be happening, although I doubt it, is this canister on my truck is plugged up, causing a problem with the EVAP. I don't think that's the problem. I do think it's a map sensor issue, but I'll go ahead and take that canister, throw that in the bag. I think there's supposed to be a solenoid to control the EVAP, but you know, I don't know. This truck doesn't, looks like it was kind of cobbled together before it was taken down here. Let's see if I can find that solenoid here. So here are the lines. Yeah, this one being an OBD1 truck. I think I saw a solenoid for mine kind of close to the can, but it apparently isn't set up that way on this truck. So let's see here. And I want to take this EGR piece off. Take the lines right off at first. Basically, this runs the EGR valve itself. This is like I don't know if they call it EGR solenoid or exactly what the nomenclature for this thing is, but yeah. Rip that line right off. I'll fix that before I put it on my truck, obviously. I like to take the EGR valve off too if I've got the tools right with me, but I don't think that that's the problem. Try and find the tool for the job. This is a regular screwdriver. Get some people walking around the junkyard, some older couple talking kind of loud, so I apologize for that. Normally I would use power tools on this, but I think these bolts are little 8mm bolts, and I know I've got one with me, but I just don't feel like searching through my bag for it, so I'm just gonna take it with a screwdriver, which wasn't even that difficult. So just kind of checking it over. I don't know how this little hose got messed up on it. Not that it's too big of a deal. But yeah, I guess it's just kind of runs the EGR on it. Who knows if this thing will even work on mine. This truck is so much older. It's a totally different engine control system in this truck, so. But I'm just gonna take whatever I can for cheap. I already know I'm not gonna get a map sensor here, so I'm just gonna keep looking. Let's see. Kind of like to take that EGR valve down here in the bottom, but honestly, what does it look like? It looks like I'll have to, if I want to do that, I'm gonna have to take the throttle body off, and I'm just not equipped for it, and I don't think I really need it. What I think I needed was that map sensor. So I guess I'm gonna have to look elsewhere. Try and think of some other 4-cylinder Nissans that I could take a map sensor from that might be similar. Maybe has to be something probably with a KA24, which limits me pretty much to trucks or a 240, and there's definitely no 240s in this yard. Trust me, I walk around looking all the time. But I did get a couple of things. I got a charcoal canister, and I got that little valve thing that runs the EGR. I don't think that stuff will fix my problem, but I'll have it in any case. Actually, I think this is it right here. This is kind of an interesting thing to find. It's a complete GM TBI 4.3 engine with stock AC in an old S10. The reason why I find this interesting is if you watch Roadkill or anything like that, on Roadkill they turbocharged one of these engines and put it into a Datsun 240, and it was actually pretty good. Made pretty good power. This truck unfortunately is an automatic though, and if I was going to do it, I'd want it out of a stick shift truck if I could. It'd be kind of a cool swap into the little Nissan. This is kind of a shame. If we look here, we got a step side square body. Somebody junked. That's a bummer. Let's get a straight 6 in it. Don't see those in trucks anymore. And this one was a Chevrolet, I do believe. Custom Deluxe. So yeah, a Chevrolet. Interior's really rough, but you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk through here. I actually need the corner light on my pickup, so on my regular pickup, my Ford. So I'm just looking around for another Ford F-150. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Grab that little corner light off it. I think there's one more Nissan truck here, but it is not in the regular part of the junkyard where I can go. So I guess the only way I'm gonna get there is if I find somebody to bring me to it, because I really want to get that map sensor here if I can, because they're not cheap in comparison at the regular parts store. I'm just walking back a little bit looking for an Expedition or an F-150. It's like the same as mine, like this one, but it's missing the corner light that I need. Fortunately, there's an Expedition and it's got my corner light. See, actually I'd rather take that this Expedition if I can. Why is this? Oh, it's part of the hood. It was part of the hood. See if I can't find a good place to set you guys down, so I have my hands free. The struggle's real, people. All right. Is it gonna stay up? No. It's the trouble trying to record things in a junkyard. But yeah. What do I got? I got 2 people, 1 person. Can't make up their mind if they want to watch. Pretty standard anyway. I'm not too worried about how many people are watching. You can watch it later. There's something to do. I don't even know who's watching. All right. This light is held in with like a little 8mm bolt, of course, because it would be, right? Let's see if I can find something that will take that out. You got it. It took me longer to find the tool to take it out than it actually took me to take it out, of course. But isn't that the way it goes? All right. And so I've got that. I guess I'll just kind of walk around here and look for interesting stuff for a second with you guys. So that way if you happen to come across this later on, there's not, I've had like 3 different people watching so far. Just kind of here and there. I understand it's like Tuesday in the middle of the day, most people are at work, so probably not going to get a ton of people watching this time around. And I guess after I leave here, I'm going to have to go to the parts store and get a map sensor, because I definitely can't get it here. Which is a bummer, because that's the reason why I came here in the first place. Pretty standard stuff in this road. These roads. Got a couple, a nice Ford Fusion. Those are good money-making cars if you're looking to buy one to flip. Fusion does all right. There's plenty of parts for them here at the junkyard. So, as long as you buy them at the right price, anyway, you'll be all right. More interesting section here. We got BMW. Got just a regular Lancer there. RX-8. I'm sure this don't have a motor or seats or anything. It does have a motor. Nothing on the motor. I'm sure that motor's no good if it's still there. So now I'm so tempted to like look through every Nissan car, see if it's got the map sensor I need, but I know it don't. First of all, this is a V6 anyway, so that ain't gonna work. Just keep walking through here. This one is a regular mass airflow, so it doesn't have the map sensor I need. Hooey. That's annoying. It's really annoying. That's the way it goes sometimes. And there's another Miata. That one's completely stripped already. Got a Tiburon. Those are like the kind of car you buy if you just want to look like you have a cool car. You don't actually care if it's worth anything. You get a Tiburon. Sorry for all of you that are big Hyundai fans. The Genesis is a lot better car, at least. Hey, look, another RX-8. I'm always interested to see if they got seats in them, because I kind of like the interiors of RX-8s. But every time I come here and I find one, I don't have seats. So, hey, look, we got a BMW. I think this is a 323. Not an expert on BMWs. Is it a 323? Yeah. So, back to the boring cars. I take a break. But yeah, guys, well, thanks to the 3 or 4 people that did watch for this first stream. I don't know, if you like it, you leave a thumbs up, you can subscribe. If you don't like it, hey, you just ignore it, it's fine. Anyway, catch you guys later.